Welcome back to the Novus Carpets pregame show on 1360 Radio KSCJ in Sioux City. We're joined now by Heelan High's senior, Tony Tobin. And Tony, it's playoff time. You're certainly no stranger to this, but here we go again. It's a one-and-done type of a thing. So, I mean, you can't, you lose one, you're out. But what are your thoughts heading into the playoffs? Do you approach it any differently than you approach any other game?
I've been trying to tell the guys, you can't look at it like one and you're done. You got to look at it as just another week. We've been preparing the same the whole year. Why change that? Just keep pushing the pedal and staying as focused as you possibly can.
Does this have a different feeling than last year's playoffs to you?
Definitely being a senior now, yeah, there's a lot more to it. I mean, you've got that feeling that you need to lead your team, and you've got other guys that have been in it with you for how long, 4 years. And so, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more on it, and I'd say it kind of brings up the intensity and everything. Is
it something special to you to be a senior and to be an actual leader on this team? I mean, that's not to say you weren't a leader before, but now this really is your baby.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, growing up, you always want to be that guy on the team and stuff. I mean, we got a lot of guys that you can say like are leaders of the team, but just to be a part of that group is a great feeling.
Everybody's watched you return kicks, run for long yardage. I know you're approaching 1,000 yards for this year, but what are your thoughts as you get that ball and you turn up the speed? Can you feel it all of a sudden kind of kick into afterburner?
Well, definitely when I get my eyes up, I see, like the great blocks I got, and I know from the beginning, if I can make something out of it, and definitely couldn't do it without the blocks I got from those other guys on the field.
What do you think about when you get that ball? Do you sometimes have weird thoughts that go through your head, or are you just looking for an opening, or sometimes you think, gosh, I got to study for a midterm?
Yeah, no, I basically say like it's just you see the end zone and it's just adrenaline flowing and eyes are getting wide and just an excitement that you can't really explain.
The Lamar's game last week, you could kind of tell that thing had a little bit of a drag the first half, and
yeah.
Fans weren't in it. I don't think the players were really into it. And then when you guys started rolling, things got back into it. Do you feel that as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've noticed it all year. It kind of takes us a little while to get going, but you definitely notice it like around second half when it does kick in that we can be something to. We're a dangerous team when we get rolling.
What has been your biggest surprise from this year? Were you expecting to be in the position you were after that opening loss to East to run the table?
I mean, definitely after last year, losing all the guys we lost, a lot of people were saying, like, what are you guys going to do without all those guys that we had? I mean, we had a lot of threats, but I knew going into it, my grade and the grade below me, like, we had a lot of talent there, and then obviously losing to East, I mean, that kind of put a little bit of, what people said, is that true and stuff, but we kept focused, and we definitely turned things around.
As you look forward to this year's playoff run, is there any little bullet of advice you gave the guys other than to treat it like any other game?
No, not really. Just staying focused and keeping in mind we got goals, and that's, try and keep it short and sweet and not overwhelm them with too much stuff.
All right. Heelan High senior Tony Tobin, best of luck to you tonight and for the rest of the playoff run.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be back with more of the Novus Carpet